All right, so are you ready to take a deep dive into the wild world of Dogecoin?
Buckle up because, yeah,
It's gonna be a wild ride.
a wild one.
Um, we've had a lot of questions lately about Dogecoin and all the buzz surrounding it.
Yeah,
And what is this meme coin really all about, and what's driving all this recent activity?
right.
So we're going to take a deep dive into excerpts from this article we found called Metin Yapıştırıldı.
Okay.
It's got some really interesting insights.
Sounds good.
And we'll break it down together, and try to figure out what might be next for Dogecoin.
Definitely.
So first things first, even with all the ups and downs, Dogecoin's been on a roller coaster ride lately.
Yeah, it has.
Swinging between like 33 cents and 43 cents just in the past week.
It's crazy how much attention it's getting with these swings.
Yeah, and it even hit a local peak back on January 18th,
Oh, wow.
2 days before Donald Trump's inauguration.
Interesting.
But it's settled down a bit, around 36 cents now, according to CoinGecko.
Right.
But the thing is, a lot of people in the crypto community, they're not seeing this as the end.
No.
They're seeing it as just the beginning.
Just the start.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of people are super bullish on Dogecoin right now.
Yeah, and there's some pretty bold predictions out there.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking some serious price surges.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, take Trader Tardigrade, for example.
Okay, what do they say?
They're pointing to this bull flag formation on the 2-day chart.
Okay.
So basically this pattern, in the price movement suggests that after this sharp increase, the flagpole, there's going to be this period of consolidation of the flag. And that could lead to another huge surge upward.
Like, how high are we talking?
Well, they think this could launch Dogecoin all the way to $2.
$2?
Yeah. Whoa.
That's a big jump.
That's a big jump.
Big jump.
Okay, so $2 from Trader Tardigrade.
Yeah.
But then we have Javon Marks.
Right. Javon.
Who's predicting an even bigger surge. Yeah, over 432%, they're saying.
432%.
Yeah.
Okay, so that would push it way past $2.
Way past.
I mean, what's fueling that kind of optimism?
So Javon Marks is basing their prediction on a couple of things.
Okay.
First, they're pointing to the growing number of merchants accepting Dogecoin as payment.
Okay, so more places you can actually use it.
Exactly. And that wider adoption, increases its utility and therefore its value.
Makes sense.
And secondly, they believe all this recent influx of institutional investors into the cryptocurrency market as a whole.
Right.
That's going to spill over into Dogecoin and further drive up the price.
So they're saying it's not just about Dogecoin itself, it's about the whole market.
Exactly. It's all connected.
Okay, that's interesting. And it's fascinating to see how these analysts kind of connect the dots.
It is.
But let's not forget about the whales.
Oh, yeah, the whales.
Those big investors who can really make waves,
Right, they can really shake things up.
What have they been up to lately?
Well, in the past 24 hours, they've bought up a crazy amount of DOGE tokens.
How much are we talking?
A staggering 590 million.
590 million.
Yeah, worth over $215 million.
Wow, that's serious money.
That's a lot of Dogecoin.
I mean, so what does that kind of activity actually do?
Well, it can have a big impact on the circulating supply.
Okay, so walk me through that.
So if these whales keep buying up all these tokens
Right.
and the supply shrinks,
Okay.
but the demand stays steady or even increases,
Uh-huh.
basic economics tells us the price is probably going to go up.
Right, supply and demand classic.
Exactly.
Okay.
And, this kind of large-scale buying
Yeah.
often influences smaller investors.
Really?
Yeah, they tend to follow the whales,
So they see the whales buying and think, oh, maybe I should too.
Exactly. It creates this snowball effect.
So it's almost like they see those whales as a signal of confidence in Dogecoin.
Yeah, kind of like a vote of confidence.
And of course, we can't talk about Dogecoin without mentioning
The Doge father.
Elon Musk.
Right. He loves Dogecoin.
He seems to have a real soft spot for it.
He does.
I mean, remember that whole thing with the Dogecoin logo?
Yeah.
Briefly appearing on the website of that new government efficiency department?
The one that shares the same acronym as DOGE.
Exactly. What a coincidence.
Right. What a coincidence.
I mean, that caused quite a stir online.
It did.
And even a temporary price spike.
It definitely got people talking.
It did. It really did.
Yeah.
Makes you wonder, though, what if that wasn't just a coincidence?
Interesting.
What if Musk or the department, continued to acknowledge Dogecoin in some way?
Well, that would be something.
Right.
I mean, any kind of show of support from someone like Musk
Yeah.
with his massive following could have a huge impact on public perception and investment.
Totally.
Yeah, it could really make a difference.
So we've got these optimistic predictions.
Ah.
We've got the whales making big moves.
Right.
And we've got the ever-present Elon Musk factor.
Always lurking in the background.
Right? I mean, all of this paints a pretty interesting picture.
It does.
For Dogecoin's potential.
Yeah, there's a lot of potential there.
But we have to remember, the cryptocurrency market is inherently volatile.
Oh, absolutely. Things can change so fast.
Right.
It's a roller coaster.
It's a wild ride.
Yeah, you got to be careful.
So while all these signs might point to a possible upswing,
Right.
it's not a guarantee.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
You can't just assume it's going to go up.
Right.
You got to look at the bigger picture.
What else should people be paying attention to?
Well, you got to consider the overall market trends,
Yep.
any regulatory developments,
Yeah.
and the long-term utility of Dogecoin itself.
What, does it actually have staying power?
Exactly. Is it just hype, or is there something more to it?
I mean, so will Dogecoin actually reach the moon?
That's the big question, isn't it?
It is.
I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
Keep watching those charts.
Definitely keep an eye on things.
Right, but this is all just a reminder.
Yeah.
Right? That, in the world of cryptocurrency,
Uh,
thorough research,
absolutely.
a balanced perspective,
Key.
and understanding the risks,
So important.
those are essential.
Couldn't agree more.
Right, so don't just follow the hype.
No, do your own research.
Right.
Due diligence is key.
Yeah, and then see where you think this journey might lead.
Exactly. It's an exciting ride.
It is. It really is.
So buckle up and enjoy it.
Dogecoin to the moon.
Maybe. We'll see.